internet. So who's been playing Repo? This game has been coming through my feed so much that I eventually caved. We played it all weekend, which makes me a little upset because Emma Frost just came out in my rivals and forgot what I was talking about, sorry. Anyways, today we're talking about Aiden Ross and Shaquille O'Neal possibly getting into it over their interaction in Miami. Or it's just all for clout. YouTuber Matthew Fox was arrested for attempting to smuggle THC into Japan, and a man was arrested for possibly making threats on Coachella. Of the boom variety. Also, I have some questions about how it's been going. All in today's top of the week episode of... Now, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an update. And don't worry if you don't this time. I'm not gonna call you a bitch.
Shaquille O'Neal is under scrutiny following a confrontation with streamer Aiden Ross at UFC 314 in Miami.
Hey there. It was too hot to wear the beanie, so we're just gonna go at it like this. At UFC 314 in Miami, NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal found himself briefly at the center of a minor online drama after an exchange with streamer Aiden Ross, who, true to form, made it a bigger deal than it probably was. According to footage recorded by Ross, Shaq shot him a death stare and may have mouthed the threat, even tossing a throat-slashing gesture. Now, that was apparently enough to send Ross running to Instagram stories where he posted the video with the caption, "At Shaq, please do it. I can't wait to sue." While Shaq looked relaxed and smiling through most of the event, his energy shifted only when locking eyes with Ross. The two have traded barbs before, with Ross taking shots online in the past. This particular moment seems a bit more like a seasoned vet finally acknowledging that mosquito buzzing around him. Ross, meanwhile, has leaned into this victim arc with surprising enthusiasm. A man who spent years building his brand on instigating and trolling now appears rattled by a stare and some mimed theatrics. It's a bold shift in tone from someone who's tried so hard to build up that persona of internet bravado. With 22.9 million followers across his platforms, Ross is still widely recognized, but the momentum isn't what it used to be, and this lawsuit tends to read more like a grasp for relevance than a serious move. Publicity, not personal safety, seems to be the real goal here. In the end, no punches were thrown, no laws broken, just another influencer trying to spin a moment into a headline. He says, wholeheartedly acknowledging, Shaq walked away unbothered. Ross, on the other hand, might still be nursing his ego. Having said all that, I have seen videos of Ross talking about how Shaq is the nicest celebrity he's ever met, and that past antics may have just been staged fun between the two. So there is that to consider here. It could all just be for fun, games, and, well, frankly, views.
Fitness YouTuber Matthew Fox, known for his Sweat Elite channel, was arrested in Japan for attempting to smuggle THC tablets.
Matthew Fox, founder of the running-focused YouTube channel Sweat Elite, was arrested on April 9th in Osaka, Japan for attempting to illegally import THC tablets. Fox had entered Japan earlier this year to compete in the Osaka Marathon. He reportedly tried using a third-party courier to ship THC-containing tablets from the United States, which possession of THC, which is marijuana's primary psychoactive component, is strictly prohibited in Japan and can lead to some significant jail time. But despite his awareness of this, which he did acknowledge in a February episode of his podcast, Fox chose to proceed. Quote, "I travel with THC gummies and most countries don't care, but Japan is different. They tend to search you every time," he stated. This public admission is highly likely to be scrutinized in the proceedings. Now, the arrest here isn't his first controversy in Japan either. Back in 2023, he received a lifetime ban from the Aguiao City Half Marathon for bib fraud or running under another person's registration. During this year's Osaka Marathon, he failed to complete the race, dropping out after 22 kilometers, which I'm not faulting him for that. I can't run anywhere near that. The hell? Since the incident, Fox has been inactive online, which is likely an intentional retreat amid the complications here. I mean, there is the possibility that his arrest could mark a serious turning point for his public and professional life, with implications for his brand, athletic career, and status abroad.
A 40-year-old man was arrested after allegedly making a bomb threat related to the Coachella festival.
On Saturday morning, Davis Darvish, a 40-year-old Santa Monica resident, was arrested after allegedly making false bomb threats connected to the Coachella Music and Arts Festival. The incident began around 10:40 a.m. when Cathedral City police were alerted to a suspicious individual at the Agua Caliente Casino on East Palm Canyon Drive. According to police, casino security reported that Darvish, driving a Tesla of all things, my god, could there be some kind of connection here? That was a joke, calm down. Made statements implying that he would be responsible for bombing the festival. This prompted immediate coordination between officers, festival organizers, and other local law enforcement agencies. By noon, Palm Springs police located and detained Darvish along with his vehicle. That's right, even the Tesla was arrested. A full search turned up no explosives or related materials. But despite the absence of physical threats, Darvish was booked into jail with bail set at $1 million. Detectives are currently investigating his movements leading up to the appearance at the casino. And no disruptions occurred at the festival as a result of the incident. Now, since the threat didn't result in any disruptions, I have a question for any goers that may be watching. How's the overall Coachella experience been for you this year? For those of you who made it out, did you get caught up in the 8-hour traffic crawl just to get into the campgrounds? Social media has been flooded with footage of gridlock cars, exhausted drivers, and an entrance process that looked more like a survival challenge than a festival kickoff. Then there's that whole pricing situation going on out there. Has anyone else come face to face with $33 tacos? Not a platter, not a combo, just 3 tacos. I saw a video on it, hence I'm being so specific about it. It feels less like festival pricing and more like a performance art in economic absurdity. And then probably my favorite issue that I've been seeing, let's talk about the smell, shall we? Reports are piling up, especially from people in influencer-heavy areas, describing the festival's atmosphere as having a hot porta potty meets body spray vibe going on. Top-tier smells. Is the stench really that bad? Has Coachella become the place where deodorant goes to die now? If you're out there, drop your take. Was it worth it, or are we reaching Fire Festival levels of overhyped discomfort? Anyways, on that bit of learn how to take a shower, please news, I'm gonna call it. If you liked what you saw here, go ahead and hit that like down there. Help spread some news. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.